Hello my friends, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, DadCraft73. We're back here playing some Direwolf 20 1.12 modded Minecraft. And man, you know we're having a good time. That is for sure and for certain. Oh, alright, let's get to work. That's enough of that chit-chatting about how much fun we're having. We've got some work to do today. This is going to be kind of like a, maybe like a dual part kind of episode. It's going to have a project that we're going to start here in just a second. We got to deal with this mess over here. Man, I thought that the gather would work. Not going to work. One of you guys said in the comments that the actually additions farmer, I believe, will farm those. I think we're going to do something else to get those farmed up. I got a plan, and I think it'll fit right here in amongst our desert pretty goodly, pretty effectively. What's the word? Pretty nicely? Yeah, how about that? Pretty nicely. So that's the first thing we're going to do today. So we can't spend too much time chit-chatting about stuff, but let me go over here real quick. I want to show you what I got going on, because I want to save enough time in this episode to deal with this over here. So I have 2 apiaries running, and I've got forest drones in this guy. Alright, and I've got meadows drones in this guy. And they're just doing their deal, right? Taking care of business. Cycling through. They've got automation upgrades in them. They've got a couple productivity upgrades or production upgrades. I should make some lifespan upgrades on them. I don't know if I should do that. Oh my goodness, look at all those slimes on the ground. I mean, I guess technically we could do that. I will do that, but I'm going to do it off camera because I want to get jumped. I want to get jumped. Oh my goodness. I'm having some problems with my words. It's been a long day. I've been up since 6 a.m. Oh my goodness. That's right. Up early today to take my daughter to a band audition, believe it or not, for the school district that we're in, which was kind of cool. So here's what I want to do. I want to build a forestry farm, okay? And the reason that I'm going to use forestry is mainly because we can use smooth sandstone as our farm blocks, which I think is pretty cool. I love that. Now, I don't know if you've ever built one of these forestry farms, but if you haven't, I'm going to sort of walk you through the process, at least the process that I use, and then we can make this thing so it can farm ender lilies. So if we look at was it circuit boards? No. Vacuum tubes. Let's look at the different vacuum tubes. One of these allows us to have a farm. Rubber. Infernal. No, I don't want that. Reed. No. I don't know if I have to do crop farm. I thought there was like an ender. Is there an ender one? Obsidian. Ender farm. That's what we want right there. So we have to make some ender electron tubes, and we'll make a couple of those. So we have to build some farm blocks first of all. So these guys go in to one of these circuit boards, and we're going to put it in one of these intricate ones, which we can build. So that means we're going to have to build some stuff. But in the meantime, we're going to build some of these farm blocks, and we need a bunch. We need a bunch of different types of controllers and pieces like that. You know, just random odds and ends. But it all starts with electron tubes, and we're going to get started on that by building a thermionic fabricator. I kind of like to say that. I've always liked that. I don't love the thermionic fabricator, but I think it's got one of the coolest names ever. Be right back. Let me use the thermionic fabricator for a bit. Isn't that cool? I love it. I love it. Alright, so let's see what we need to do to make this crazy guy. So we need a sturdy casing, some gold chest. Oh man, that's super easy. Let's do that first. And then let's get this thing on our deals here so we can see what we need to make. Can we just make this thing now? Yeah. I love it. Now, one thing about the thermionic fabricator that if you don't know, this thing, once you hook it up to power, it'll steady draw power. It'll just draw power essentially forever, right? But if you give it a redstone signal, it'll stop, because we're going to hook this thing up to our sort of base power here. I don't really know where I need it to be. You know, I could probably just like stick it here in the corner. We don't need anything too crazy. I need a, what is that? Is that the good stuff? No, that's the junk stuff, but that's okay. Doesn't need tons of power. Leadstone. We need one of these. Here, why don't you guys go in there? You two. Why don't you all you guys go in there? Okay, so let's get a leadstone energy flux duct right here, and we'll throw this guy in the corner. Now, he'll fill up with power. So he only holds 3,300 RF, but we're going to stick this guy on him right away. Okay? So if it's like that, the lever's on, you'll see disabled by redstone. That way it won't just keep, like, pulling power. Right? I don't know if they've ever fixed it. I know back in the day that was the case, so that's what we're going to use. The other thing that it'll do is we got to put some glass in here and it melts it down, which is actually a really cool mechanic, I think. Like, it makes liquid glass, right, to form those tubes. And if you leave it sit in here, I think it'll just use it forever. So we got to be a little careful. I mean, not the glasses. I mean, we're in the desert. We got sand, you know, as far as the eye can see, essentially. Okay, so let's take a look here. We need to make some of these farm blocks. Let's see what kind of tubes we need. We need tin. All right, so here's the recipe. We need... Oh, it just takes sand? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's actually kind of neat. I didn't know that that recipe was like that. Okay, so we need some tin and some redstone. And we're going to need to make a good many of these. I think we need 100. Let's see, redstone. So let's get, I don't know, 1, 2, 3... 8, plus like half a stack maybe. Okay. And how much tin do we have? Oh yeah, we got tons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's, oh no, that's way more than we need. Oh, we don't need that much because we get like 4 at a time. Let's start there. Let's start there. And let's see, do I have some sandstone in here by chance? I do. How about some of this? Okay. Alright, so now what you do is you dump your raw materials in this bottom section here. You put your sandstone up here, right, to let it start doing its deal. And then you have to sort of draw the recipe. So our recipe that we want is like that. So it doesn't really use the redstone, it just takes it out of the deal here. And then we go like this, right? And as soon as we do that, it's going to start heating up. See how it's starting to heat up a little bit there? I think if we're using sandstone, it's going to draw more power. I'm not too worried about it. It's okay. It's alright. So once this thing gets all the way to that little line right there, it'll melt some of this sand and we'll start producing 10 electron tubes. Okay? One other thing that I did off camera, which kind of worries me that I don't see it. Hey, where is my... Where is my drill? Oh man, we updated the pack to 1.6. Is it like gone? No. They changed the recipe? No. Wait a minute here now. Did my drill get like erased? Aw, dang it. That makes me not happy. Whoa. And I had a flux capacitor. Those things didn't get gone, did they? No. Well, that isn't cool. I don't have a chest. Let me just look in here. Is the flux... Did I like throw it in here by chance? No. Well, that makes me a little grouchy because I had a super cool flux capacitor. Not in there, of course. No. And not in there. I guess it's gone forever. Wow, that doesn't make me happy at all. I mean, that's one of the risks that you have to updating the pack. Now, I could go in and give myself one, but, you know, that's not the way we do things around here. We're going to do it the right way. Drill. Man, oh, day, I can't believe that. That really burns my biscuits. Well, I mean, we can make some. We have a little bit of diamonds. Oh, man. Okay. Did they change the recipe or something? No, that looks all the same. That's what we did. We made all those different things. And we got ourselves a drill. Alright, I don't have any other chests. I mean, I've got... Now, let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was going to be tripping out for no reason. I put these things in here to charge up. Oh, my goodness. Okay. That rant that we just went on, yeah, don't worry about that. It's all good. It's fine. It's good. Don't worry. Dang it. Oh, oh, I was tripping out, man. I was going crazy. All right, let's see what we've got going on in here. So this thing is making electron tubes, right? And it makes them essentially as fast as you can click them. I mean, pretty much, right? And we need 100 of these things, so we got to do some clicking. Can I just do it like that? Yeah, how about that? Now we can set like an automated thing up here, but okay. But we don't want like 1,000,000. We just want 100. Okay, so there's 64. So it's at 36. Okay, is that 100? 90. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go like this. Right? We're going to shut this guy down. And this thing's going to start cooling off immediately. And it'll stop pulling power to keep this stuff melted. And essentially it's going to erase the liquid glass. Right? See that right there? And then the other thing, I mean, so we can just let this sit in here, not a problem. Actually, when I pull my resources back out, it'll yell at me in just a second saying it doesn't have resources, but I don't care. So we'll just let that wind down. If we need more tubes, which we will here in a little bit, we'll come back and get that. Okay, so now I need these farm blocks. All right, and we're going to use these ones, right? No, these. Smooth sandstone. So we need some slabs, some copper. How much copper do we have? Copper? Yeah, we got plenty. I think I've actually got some more over here if I need some. Yeah, a couple. Okay. And this thing, I need to redo that whole ore processing thing here before too long. Actually, you know, we have slabs down here. I want to make these farm blocks, and we're going to make the pieces parts, and then I'm going to go off camera and see if I can't put this thing together. Let me see. Wood. Let me grab some wood out of here. Here, you go away. How about we go like so? No. And I guess we need, what, like 200 of these. Do I still have some? Let's just burn the rest of them. Yeah, that's not going to be quite enough. I need just like a couple more. All right, let's turn... And then we'll make a couple more. Okay, good enough. Okay, now let's put all these in here, and let's make some farm blocks. Okay, and we're going to use, we need some smooth sandstone, not a problem. Let's go up here and grab some. We have tons of sandstone in our our jacked up storage drawer system here. We have to get that fixed too. 1, 2, 3. That's plenty. Let's convert all of that into smooth. Let's go like this and this. Okay, smooth sandstone. Let's go down. And we're going to throw all of these guys in here. And we're going to make farm blocks. All right? These. Smooth sandstone. Okay. So we're going to make 64. And then hopefully 36. Okay, yeah, there we go. So there's our farm blocks. Now, a farm is not just blocks. It's other stuff too. So we need a couple more odds and ends. We need a hatch. So we got to make a wooden trapdoor. Okay. And we'll probably make 2 hatches. See if I have tin gear. Nope. Okay, let's make some more tin gears. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. So farm hatch, let's make 2 of those. And farm hatches is what you use to either insert items or extract items, right? So we're going to make 2 of those like that. Okay. And then we're going to need also a farm valve. And a farm valve allows you to put water into a farm. Okay, so we're gonna need another tin gear. We're probably gonna need a couple of these tin gears. Let's just make some. Okay, farm valve. Okay, just one of those is all we're gonna need. And then we're gonna need a gearbox. Gearbox. Oh, well, we need farm control. We're gonna have to make a gold electron tube. We'll do that in just a second. But I also need a gearbox. Okay. Yeah, and gearbox is how you insert power into the farm, right? So these are going to be powered farms using, you know, not a whole lot of power to do what we need them to. So we've got our farm blocks, which is cool. We've got our hatches. We've got our valve. We've got our gearbox. Now we just have to make a gold electron tube to get this farm control thing. So that's essentially the same recipe that we had before. It's just gold instead of tin. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's go over here. And let's turn this guy back on. Turn him here. We'll take these out. We'll have some extra ones. That's okay. And let's replace this recipe like so. And put you guys in there. And then I just need a little bit of redstone. 1, 2. I don't want to go crazy. We don't need tons of these golden electron tubes at all. Okay, so it's heating back up. I mean, that's one of the downsides to keeping it turned off. Is you have to keep, like, you know, heating it up over and over again. But that's okay. And we're going to definitely burn some sandstone. But, like, you know, we're not worried. It's not like, you know, we're burning glass. And we live in the desert. So we have stacks on stacks. Stacks on stacks. Okay, let's have that do what it needs to do. Let me see. Lifespan. I want to see. How do I make these? Fermented spider eyes. How many spider eyes do I have? I have 2. Not very many. Huh. Alright, we're going to have to kill some spiders at nighttime, I guess, and see if we can't get their eyes. One thing I never understood about this game is a spider has 8 eyes, right? You kill it, you get like 1 eye. Why is that like that? I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense to me. I guess that's just the way it is. It's kind of like when I play World of Warcraft and you need, like, you know, bear feet or something. That's like the quest that you're doing. Man, a bear has 4 legs, but man, you only get 1, or sometimes you get 0. How does that work? I don't know. Alright, so we got my gold electron tubes. Let's shut this guy back down just so he's doing his deal. And then we need one more thing, which is that farm control. Okay, bang. So there's all our pieces parts that we need for our farm to run. Okay. Now I guess we need, I don't want to do, I'm kind of down with these pumps from immersive engineering. Can I just make one? No. Okay, I need some of these. Oh no. Hammer. Did I break my forge hammer? I guess so. Forge hammer. Let's make one real quick. Not a problem. Please let me have sticks. Okay, good. Alright, now what was I making? A pump. Okay. So we're gonna make this. We gotta make one of these. Okay, we gotta make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And we will then make this. And then we'll make a pump. I like these. You know, we could use aqueous accumulator, but man, we don't have to use one of those if we don't want to. This works perfectly fine. And do we have any? We do. So 1, 2, let me grab these. That's probably all we will need. Okay, so we have that. We're going to need another lever. Yes. All right. And what else? We're going to need some power. Let's see. Power cell. I can't believe I was going crazy about my drill being removed in the 1.6 upgrade. Oh my goodness. What a maroon. Okay, let's make a power set. Oh, dang it. Okay, that's easy to fix. Let's get 1, 2 of these. And let us make one of these. Okay. And then can we make a card? Yes. Okay, perfect. So that's how we're going to run we'll power the farm using a power cell. I love them. I love them. I know some people are like, man, that's all you ever use for power. But man, it's like instant remote power. It's no problem whatsoever. All right, so we need a couple more things, but we can probably get the farm built. Now, I think what I'm going to do, let's go inside the pyramid of meat production. Man, this thing's full. This thing's getting a little bit low, right? Watch this. Bert. Oh, I love it. So I think we're going to bring in our ender pearls, and we're going to start like a little bit of a storage drawer network right here, I think. And inside this, we're going to hold everything that we farm, because we're eventually going to be farming all kinds of stuff. Don't you worry about it. For sure we are. No question. So I think I'm going to get a little storage drawer network in here, and I think I don't know, do I have the controller? I think so. If not, we can make one real quick. So we're going to get storage drawers here. So I think what that means is the farm is going to go right here, and I think where the existing farm was, and I think that's going to work out just fine. So let's go down here, and all right, I tell you what, let me go off camera. I need to sleep through the night. I'm going to go off camera real quick. I'm going to clean up that other farm. I'm going to sort of get an idea. I'll do a little bit of digging and get some of the infrastructure put in. So we're going to have a hole that kind of comes down through the middle of the farm and sort of heads over this way. So let me get all that done, and I'll bring you back, and we'll put this farm together quick, fast, in a hurry. Let's take one quick look before I go off camera. I might spend some time at night getting some spider eyes as well. All right, let's see. So there's 10 drones in there. That's good. And there's 6 in there. Okay. They both went in at the same time. I kind of like those forestry ones that are multiplying a little bit faster. That's exactly what I need. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do a little bit of work, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. We're down here in the bottom of the base, bottom of our pyramid, and we're trying to get this farm set up. I've got the farm all built, and I've got water and power to it. I'm going to go out there and show you that in just a second. And we're going to talk about how it's built. I want to make sure you guys understand. But I had to make a soldering iron through forestry. Solders electron tubes to circuit boards. I also made myself, inside this guy, is a circuit board, intricate circuit board. So let me show you how we made these. So I had to make a carpenter. Okay, so carpenter. Let me show you how to make that guy real quick. Super simple, right? It's just bronze with a sturdy casing in the middle, which is also bronze, and then glass, right? Gives us a carpenter. All right, and now to make the soldering iron, we did this, right? So soldering iron is just 3 pieces of iron and a piece of bronze in the carpenter with a little bit of water. And that's what we did. And then the circuit board, this guy, circuit board, this intricate one, right, is just in the carpenter with a little bit of water, is 6 redstone, 3 gold, right? And it just cycles through. So we got all those pieces parts. I made a bunch of different kinds of electron tubes, and let's see if we can't set this farm up now, okay? Okay, so it says circuit board missing. Let's put that in there. We're going to do an automatic farm. We want to do an ender farm, okay? We want to do a peat bog. Yes. We want to do a vegetable farm. And then I think we want to do 2 vegetable farms. Okay, so now that thing did it. So automatic farm is ender, peat, vegetable, vegetable. Okay? All right. Yeah. Okay, let me see what, what's it called? Peat comes from this, where do we get peat? We have to get, what's it called? Bog earth. Okay, bog earth. Okay. Carpenter can make it. Slowly turns into peat. So we got to have bog earth. I think we have to have bog earth in the farm. Let's see what it goes. Let's see what it says. Let me take you upstairs. Is it nighttime? Of course it is. Of course it's like pouring down night outside. Pour down night? Yeah. Got mobs all over the place. They're flying all around. JD was on a little while. He was messing around with stuff. I'm not sure exactly what he was doing, but he was doing something, that's for sure. Okay, so here's our farm, and here's the layout. It's the Big Daddy one, so it's 11. So it's 22. Yeah, it's monster, right? So it's 11 blocks this way, 11 blocks that way, and then, of course, 5 in the middle. So that's what, 27, something like that? Oh, please don't blow up. You dang guy. Okay, thank you for being inside my world. All right, get out of here, spider. Okay, so anyway, here's our farm, right? It's 5 by 5, and it's 4 blocks tall. That's how we build it, and we moved it away from the pyramid, but the center of it still lines up just because, you know, we like it to look like that. And we've got to put farmland on the top of this, but we're not quite ready yet because we want to go and get this thing installed in the farm. So if we go here and we put this guy in here, right? So we're going to put this circuit board inside the farm, and says, okay, here's what I'm going to do. So if I put some stuff here, will it plant that? No, I have to put that in, I guess, myself. So we've got north is going to be Ender Lily Farm. These guys are going to be a vegetable farm. Man, I hope I have a carrot somewhere. And then this is going to be a peat bog. Okay, so that's how the farm is going to be laid out. Now let me show you what that means. So north, what is this? Is this north? Yeah, okay. So if we go out here and look at our farm layout. So north is comprised of everything from here. So we'll just start laying down some blocks so you guys can see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's all of these blocks here up until we get here. So it's these. So it's all of these blocks there. And we go all the way here like that. Okay? So this is going to be considered north, right? That quadrant. And then, of course, the same quadrant that kind of wraps that way is whatever direction we're facing. East, south, west, right? So that's how these things are set up. So if we go ahead and fill out the rest of this, now it won't plant the stuff for us, right? We have to do it. So we have to plant the farmland. We have to do that first, and then the farm will sort of take over from there and do what needs to be done. Okay, so you're going to get here, all of this. Okay, you go there. Okay, so that's north. All right, makes sense? All right, and then the same sort of quadrant is east, and then around the cardinal directions. Okay, so if I go down here now, and I've got a little bit of farmland in there, and I go here, and I get some ender lilies, right? This thing should plant them. Yes? What are we waiting for? No fertilizer. Okay, let's go make some fertilizer quick, and then we'll see what else we need to do. Because we're going to lay out the rest of these farms, because we're going to have, it's going to be like a, I was going to say quad farm, but not really. Not really quad. All right, so please tell me I have a carrot. I have 2. Okay, that's perfect. All right, I need to make some fertilizer. So let's do this, and we'll go here. And I don't need a ton. Let me see, can I make a stack? Yeah, we'll start with a stack. This is that apatite ore that we've been getting. I think we have a good amount. Yeah, 151. We could get some more. We can also make an apatine, I think B is what it is, and it'll make it for us. So now, if I go down here and I put fertilizer inside this farm, like that. Okay. See, it's planting. Planting ender lilies. I don't know why we're getting end stone. We shouldn't need water. Is that like water in water plant areas in here? Oh, maybe it's that way. Maybe it's set up that way. What is this way? So this is north. Is it trying to make a peat bog over here? That's not going to get the job done. Here, let me see. If I put down a little bit more, like an end stone here, will it plant? Yes. Okay, so I messed up the order, which is okay. I mean, that happens, right? Not the end of the world. It's the same idea as what I said. So let's break. We need to break all this end stone. Get it out of here. Because a peat bog is something different. Peat bog needs something called bog earth, which we'll go make here in just a few minutes. If I place that, was it going to try to like... Okay, it shouldn't. It should have recognized that this wasn't the right material instead of trying to make bog earth. Oh, dang game. Oh man, now I gotta break all this up. Okay, let me break all this up and get it cleaned up, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Got our farm fired up, and it's working like a dream. So let me tell you what we got to do here. So we have to do a little bit of automation to make this thing work the way that we want to. So when we haven't had any harvest from here yet, right? We haven't had any ender pearl harvest yet, but when we do, not only are we going to get an ender pearl, we're also going to get a seed. So we have to cycle those back through the farm, right? So we're gonna have to put seeds back in, and we'll put ender pearls wherever we need to. We're probably gonna have to end up doing that next episode, just because we're getting a little bit light on time, and we still want to do some bee stuff before we're done with today's episode. So over here is all just farmland. I sort of think maybe that's more than I actually need. I had 2 carrots, so I put those both in there. I tilled all the land. I made myself a hoe and tilled all the land, and it put the water in for you, so that's kind of cool, right? Puts that all in there, and then when it harvests the carrots, it puts them here, right? So it's, again, not ideal. So we got to cycle carrots back through so it continually has carrots to plant. But you can see that the peat bog is harvesting. I made a bunch of bog earth. That has to go in this slot as well. So you have to kind of cycle things around, right? You got to keep stuff going into these farms to make sure that they can keep planting the way that you want them to. The other problem that we're going to have, because we've got a multi-farm, is that we're going to have to figure out how to limit the amount of stuff that goes in here, right? We just want to be able to replant the farm. Like, we always just want a couple ender lily seeds. We just want a little bit of bog earth in here. We just want a little bit of carrots, enough that it can continually replace, right? So we're going to have to figure that out. If you guys have any ideas how we can make that happen, I would love to hear them. I think this is going to be okay. I think it's going to be awesome. We're going to get tons of ender pearls, which I love. We're going to get tons of carrots, which I don't really know if we need that many carrots, but you know, we're definitely going to have it. And then we're going to get peat, and we're going to use peat to make fertilizer, right? So we'll get a little bit of fertilizer back from that. So there's our automatic farm. Works pretty good. It looks awesome. I made a bunch of dark oak fences just because that was really the main kind of wood that I had in my storage. And I thought maybe that it might not be a bad idea to just put some fences along this guy. Just so, because there's so many mobs that spawn out here in the desert, I don't want any of those dudes like rolling in here. Eventually we'll make ourselves something cool here, right? We'll have to make like a building. And I have a couple ideas that we can do. I'm not sure we want to keep it just like this though. So we may have to do something else. We might build another electron tube or another circuit and rework this farm a little bit and take out some of that farmland, because I don't know if I need stacks on stacks of carrots. I mean, maybe I do. I don't know. I could definitely squeeze them into fruit juice and do some stuff along that line, but I don't really think we need to. I mean, we're not really hurting for power at the moment. I don't know if I have enough fences to go around this whole thing, but if I do, that would be awesome. Let's just get these in really quick. Get out of here, guy. All right, you. Maybe it's gonna be close. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just keep the mobs from rolling in there, just so they can't come in. We'll do something else down the road with that. It's going to be awesome. I mean, I love it. Okay, so there's our farm. We've got a forestry farm fired up. We're farming ender pearls. We're farming all the stuff that we need. We definitely need to take some of that peat and make some more fertilizer, but we need a little bit more yet. We're going to have to pipe things around. Maybe we'll do some farm automation in the next episode so we can cycle all this stuff around. I have to make sure I can limit the amount of stuff that goes in there, though. You know, it all started out, I just wanted an ender lily farm. I mean, technically we can make this whole thing an ender farm and just be raking them in, but I think it's okay this way. I think it's kind of cool. I love those forestry farms. You know, I don't see a lot of people using them. I always use them. I love them. I think they're great. Man, that was almost just enough fences too. Okay, so we got to go and make one more thing so we can finish out this episode. I want to make an analyzer so we can analyze our bees. By the way, I just set, I made an aqueous accumulator. It's underneath there. Made a little infinite water source. Got a fluid transfuser. Actually stole this one. And if you throw cans in here, you get them over here, right? So water cans. This allows us to make peat bog just by clicking. We don't have to like keep swapping buckets out. Or not peat bog, bog earth, without just swapping buckets out. So makes it kind of nice. So we'll have to figure out a better solution for that. I'd like to do it automatic if I can. So I mean, we could probably do some refined storage stuff, and that's probably what we'll do. We'll figure that out. That's probably how we'll address that whole issue with keeping just a certain number of items where we need them. Okay, so we want to make an analyzer. And we're going to make this guy right here, portable analyzer. So we need a couple things. We need some tin, we need some that, we need some that. Okay, so let's get some tin. We need like 2 of those. All right, we need some, do we have any glass panes? We do. Let's get 1, 2 of those. Let's get some redstone. Get a couple of that, and we'll get a diamond. And it's like getting towards the end of our diamond. We don't have very many. Okay, so let's see. What is this thing called? It's called an analyzer. All right, let's go here. And we should be able to click this in, right? And then we just need to dump all the... We need some more tin. 1, 2. Okay, put those in there. All right, so it has all the stuff it needs, right? I need some water. That's okay. I have some. Look at this. Okay, I should be able to go 1, 2. All right, so this is going to make the analyzer. So it's going to take a second. Now, I wonder, do we have any honey? No, we don't. So we need some honey drops. So that means we're going to need to make another forestry machine, which is the centrifuge, which we knew we were going to have to make one of these anyway, so it's not a big deal. Oh, dang it. Bronze. Let us make some bronze quick. Okay, centrifuge. Here we go. You, yes. You, yes. Centrifuge. Okay, so I don't really know where to... Oh, you know what? We're going to put it right there. Why not, right? Missing resources. So now in the centrifuge, we put honeycombs. So let's go grab some of... What do we got? A bunch of these. All right, let's grab these guys. We'll go down here and we'll put these in the centrifuge. All right, and they'll start spinning out, right? They start spinning, and spin, 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 and when they go through their cycle, we're gonna see ourselves with hopefully a honeydew, right? Oh, is that what we want? Can I use that in my analyzer? I hope so. All right, let's get our analyzer out of here. We got this guy done. We go like this. Okay, let's see if he'll run on this stuff. I'm pretty sure he will. Yes. Okay, he will. All right, so now what the analyzer does, if you don't know already, it lets you look at your bees that you have, and they'll tell you, like, traits about those bees, which is actually real important for the next step that we're going to do. So I have a bunch of Imperial drones here. All right, let's click those in there. All right, now they tell me that the species is Imperial, right? They give this beatific effect, which I'm pretty sure is regen. Territory's average. Fertility is 2, so not ideal. I want the highest fertility possible, and we can kind of step through here, right? Climate tolerance normal, which is actually really good. Diurnal, yes, that means they only work during the day, not nocturnal. So we get all this information about our bees, but what we're looking for, or at least what I'm looking for, is... Let's look at these Meadows princesses here. And I don't really care that they're ignoble. Alright, so this is fertility 2. No good. We want better fertility than that. Let's go down here. Because I'm looking for fertility 3. And I'll tell you why in just a second. So let me grab that. Put that in there. These guys. Okay. Let's see what he is. So he's fertility 2. No good. Right? He's fertility 2. Also no good. Alright, let's see what else we have up here in our bee chest and see if we can find something that's got like a half decent fertility. I know that these guys don't. That doesn't. Okay. I need to find something that's got... where are my princesses? How about this lapis one? Let's see what he's... Okay, so fertility 1. So what that means, what fertility means is whenever this thing cycles through the process, it's only going to produce 1 drone. And that's no good. We need more than that. And you'll find out why, I guess, in an upcoming episode. How about Unusual Princess? What's her deal? So fertility 2. Nope, we need better than that. Okay, we know you. Okay. Let's see. We know that one, that one, that one, that one. How about this unusual? This one. I know that those aren't. How about modest? So I don't really care what princess it is. Nope, no good. I'm looking for something that's got like fertility 3. Okay. That is not helping me at all. Crazy game. What about my, how about these ender drones? I need some honey. Okay, let's go grab some. Now, the reason that I want this is because I need to be able to produce tons and tons of drones that have this trait of fertility 3. Okay, so no good, right? Ender drone, fertility is 1. So we got to get something much better than that, for sure. Let's sleep through the night real quick. And I know we just like blew up the length of this episode. I mean, that's the way it works around here. I was hoping maybe I could find one that was half decent. And I may have to do some of this work off camera. So we know that's no good. You, I know. You, I know. I know that one's not. Hey, you dang guy. Don't come sneaking up on me when I'm looking in the chest. Oh, that scared me. All right, we don't know what he is. So we have Unweary, we have Meadows. I hear guys. Okay, I want to look at all the ones that we don't know anything about currently. I know that one isn't because I've bred them before, and they don't give me anything good. Okay, so let's look at these couple, and let's see if we have something that's got a half-decent fertility. We might have to look... Yes. Okay, Sorceress Princess has fertility 3. That means when she runs through and does her deal, this Sorceress Princess, she will always produce 3 drones. I guess a maximum of 3 drones, which is exactly what we want. So let's see what her Sorceress deal is. So she wants hot, which is good. All right. She's a daytime person. That's okay. She likes flying around the daytime. Does she have an effect? No. Okay. So she'll run out here in the desert, which is awesome, actually. So do I have a Sorceress drone? I hear bad noises. I need a Sorceress. Sorceress. I don't know where I got her. Where does she come from? Let's see. Is she still in here? Let's see, use. Where does she come from? From a resonating hive. Okay, so I need to see if I can't... yeah, I should have a Sorceress drone. I have some resonating hives. I guess we could break a couple of them. Oh, man, we're so long. I know, you guys don't care. I care. Alright, so let's get our smoker. Let's get that. Where's our scooperator? 9,000. Oh, we don't want that one. We want this guy. Are you kidding me? Why are you in here hitting me? Ow! Get yourself chopped up. Okay. Alright, let's go out here. Okay, smoker. I heard you sneaking up behind me. Man, I got to do something about these mobs spawning all over the place. They're killing me. Literally killing me. All right. Okay. So, oh. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, so let's go in here real quick. And we're going to end the episode with us taking a look at these drones and seeing if we can't find... Put that back. See if we can't find a drone that's got all the same... Man, it's like tons of... Okay, so she is good. We like her. Okay, perfect. So now if I take these guys... All right, let me... how many of these can I put back away? Keep that, keep that, keep that, keep that. Okay, so let's go out here to our deal where we got our diamond bees cycling through. So this thing's been running forever, right? Forever and ever and ever. And we only have the queen. So if I put this and this in here and let this guy run. We do have 60 diamond combs though, which is pretty good. This thing is going to run through and she is going to give me tons and tons of drones. And then next episode, we're going to take those drones, and we're going to see if we can extract from that drone the fertility 3 trait. So that's what we'll do next time. I mean, I don't know how great this episode was. We got a forestry farm fired up. We did a little bit of bee stuff. We made an analyzer, messing around with some stuff. We talked about some bee stuff. We got that all done. We still have a lot of automation to do around to get that thing up and running, but we'll get it done. Until then, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from the DW20 1.12 Mod Pack series, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.